First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Whittier College Athletics Hall of Fame Committee for selecting me for the 2014 Hall of Fame induction ceremony. I have to apologize, I can't be here tonight. I'm a head football coach myself, and I've got my duties to my players and in the school that I teach and I work at, but I'm definitely here in spirit, and my heart is here at this banquet. I'd like to also thank my coach and Associate Athletic Director of Whittier College, Mike Rizzo, for all of his support in helping me while I was at Whittier, and even after my time at Whittier, just staying with me not only as a coach but as a friend and a mentor. I'd like to thank my parents. My mother, Sandy, she has always been there for me, and ever since I was a young boy, she gave me no other option but to go to a college and to graduate from a four-year institution. And so my opportunity to be here at Whittier, I have to thank her so much for always instilling in me that academics came first. My father, Rick, who's no longer with us, but he always made time for me as a young man to throw the ball around or throw BP or to work out any way that we wanted to. He was there for me, and I always thank him and remember him for that. I'd like to thank my lovely wife, Tara, who's at the banquet accepting this award on my behalf. Tara was a huge fan even then, would come up for games and travel around and always be there in support for me. My stepfather, Mike, was a huge fan as well. I would set up tailgates out in behind the right field parking lot, and they would set up the couches and just have a blast and get on the other team's outfielders for any errors that they would make out there, and always remember those times. So I want to thank him for his support. My two children who were at the banquet tonight, Taylor and my son Luke, I love them, love those kids, and I hope that someday are going to have the opportunity to have a similar experience at their college that I was able to have while I was at Whittier. Speaking of my time at Whittier, I just wanted to share a couple of my experiences and thoughts about the time that I was a student and also a graduate assistant at Whittier. And looking back, I was very fortunate to have landed on the campus of Whittier College. I didn't know if it was the right place at the beginning, just because I didn't know anything about Whittier. And as soon as I got here, and as soon as I met the football coach at the time was Bob Owens, and as soon as I met Mike Rizzo, I knew that I had come home. And this institution helped to shape me into the man that I am today. The life lessons that I learned here through athletics and also the academics have allowed me to be as a teacher and a coach and a husband and a father. And so I want to thank the professors that were here at the time and the coaches on campus and for allowing me to grow as a human being. I was also a graduate assistant after my time at Whittier. As an undergrad finished, I came back and Coach Rizzo gave me the opportunity to be a grad assistant. And I had a choice to make, to go and chase the baseball dream and start off in the independent leagues or begin my graduate work. And it took me a couple weeks, and I decided that, I did not want to leave Whittier College. And I had such a good time here, and I felt like this was my home. And so I made the decision to come back as a graduate assistant and for the men's baseball team and get my teaching credential and also my master's degree, get that done here and stay home and continue working with Coach Rizzo as an assistant coach. And I realized rather quickly that as demanding as he was as a baseball coach, he was doubly demanding to work for. And we had some really good times, and I thank him for always being there for me and helping me to learn and grow as a human being and as a man, shape me as I am here today as a person. The one thing that, looking back, that I can say that I truly miss about Whittier College is the family-like atmosphere that this institution creates, and just the embracing attitude that the students had for each other. The students, athletes especially here at Whittier College, are and will always be family. Not only did I meet two of my best friends in my for life here on the football field and baseball field, but these men are also friends of mine today, and they were I met the best man at my wedding. Was a student at Whittier College. My roommate for a time after Whittier College, Elvin Dick, I met him here at Whittier. Nate Nelson, a guy that I played ball with, and he was also coached with a little bit at Whittier. These are great people that have continued to be friends here in my life, and so without Whittier College, I wouldn't have been able to meet those people and be able to have those lifelong bonds as well. Probably the thing that I miss the most is the workouts. The times that you can actually come out here on your own and you can work out and to improve your craft. The second thing I miss the most about Whittier College as far as athletics is concerned is the competition. It's very difficult as you get older to simulate what it's like, whether it be on a football field in competition or whether it be on the baseball field. And so those things you remember for life. And it's one of those things where if you could go back just for one day or one afternoon and either put on the pads and the helmet or put on the spikes and get your glove to get out there and to compete, while you are actually in the moment, you just take it for what it is. But when you are done, you look back and you cherish those moments. You cherish it for life. And I have some memories in my head, several memories of being an athlete here, and just the good times and opportunities that I was presented. And those are memories you take for life. And again, all of these experiences through academics and athletics and the people that you meet and the bonds that you create, you look back and they shape you as a person for who you are. And we're constantly creating memories, and the memories I have of Whittier College, this institution, the people that were here while I was here, again, professors and coaches, those memories are stamped in my brain and in my mind. And as a coach now and as a teacher, I try to take those experiences and I try to shed in a positive light the message that I received while I was here constantly by all the wonderful people that I was able to be around. I try to shed that experience in those teachings onto my athletes and my students. And again, I think that without Whittier College, I would not be the person I am today. And I again would like to thank the Hall of Fame committee, Coach Rizzo, my parents, my lovely wife Tara, for always being there for me and for providing me with this wonderful opportunity to speak to you and be here on Saturday for the wonderful festivities and just be a part of this experience. Thank you.